What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I have more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 3. It's currently $1 and all the DLC is on a discounted price. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so once again, shout out to Anadius on Twitter. I'll leave his Twitter handle in the link in the description. He just dropped some more information for the Sims 4 Lovestruck expansion pack. We also do have some new images that I will be showing you guys on screen. Now, reading the first description here, it says young adult Sims and older can access Cupid's Corner from phones, computers to match with other Sims from the world or the gallery. Your dating pool includes the entire gallery. The app has 3 sections and About Me. Take a selfie for your Sims bio and choose which of their traits to display. The app curates matches based on your Sims age preferences and sexual orientation. Find Sims you favorited in the Save tab and add your faves to your contacts or create a date for them. I actually think this is pretty cool that they're not limiting who our Sims can meet in the world or like just the neighborhood. It's everywhere, including the gallery. I definitely was not expecting that, but I think that is a really cool feature. And they also give you the option to create somebody from scratch if you can't find any applicants. So looking at the screenshot here, she has a new like Cinnabon bun, new accessories like earrings, a necklace, and something on her hand. I want to say those are new nails, but it looks like base game. And then we have this new top and bottom. I actually really like the bottom, like the design. The top is okay. I feel like we've seen this before. It's not like anything that really stands out to me. Now it says create a date. Choose what type of date you want to have, select the venue, invite more Sims if you like, and choose your activities. Dates will have goals depending on the activities you choose. Other Sims won't interrupt the date unless you invite them into a conversation. And you can change the venue of an in-progress date if a change of scenery is in order. Just like in real life, if the date isn't going well, the other Sim can end it early. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hype. They said you can invite more Sims if you like, plural. So that means you could go on double dates potentially, which I don't think has been done in any Sims game. When it comes to like the romance vibes, I don't think we've ever been able to go on double dates. And if the date isn't going well, the other Sim can end it early. So if you have no riz, you have no game, and you're just choosing the wrong interactions, or you're just not a fun person, you're boring, okay, the other Sim will end the date for you, which again is very realistic. The next one is flirt and play / romantic new interactions. It says Sims have new ways to connect with new games and a grown-up costume box. They can also feed each other from other shareable treat boxes, cuddle in bed, or share special moments on the romantic blanket. This portable blanket is always there for you whether you want to snuggle, kiss, or woohoo. Just remember, love can be dangerous. Sims who experience too much back-to-back heartache could die of a broken heart. Okay, so a few things with this one is they said new games. I am hoping that we get new activities that are for like dating and stuff, and it's not just like 1 or 2 things. So they said games plural, so I'm hoping there's more. Then they said there's a grown-up costume box, so I'm hoping that is a new gameplay object where your Sims can obviously, you know, change into different outfits to like role play in, because I know a lot of people, you know, be doing that in the bedroom. And again, guys, we are getting cuddling, so it's behind a $40 paywall, but who cares, because it's cuddling in bed. So that's interesting. And then the blanket, that was a thing that they mentioned in the leaks. So the blanket is something you can bring anywhere, and you can also snuggle on that and woohoo on the blanket, which is interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, do they wrap themselves up in the blanket and then they just start having motion? I don't know like how that's gonna work, but that would be also interesting to see. And the biggest takeaway from this is the fact that your Sims can die from heartbreak. So if they get their heart broken too many times, they can die from heartbreak, which I find so funny. Like, that's actually hilarious. Like, you can just die from heartbreak. Like, damn. Now there are a few screenshots here. We see one of Don Lothario kissing this beautiful Sim. Now let me just say that this button skirt that Sim has on is perfect. Like, that is such a it's sexy, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, I like it. And she also has a new hairstyle as well with some new accessories, and a new top, and I want to say that's a bracelet, so that looks nice. And then we are getting some glimpses of the new world too, in the background. There's some like skyscrapers behind that like building with all the flowers, so that's interesting. But yeah, no, that dress is fucking bomb. I'm sorry, but that dress is everything. It looks really good. And then we have a second screenshot here. These 2 Sims are on a date, and it looks like it's not going too well. This Sim has a bunch of dope tattoos. I like how like she has the tattoos, but like they're crossed out. And then she has like this top with like these straps on, and she has a like certified lover boy hairstyle with the heart. So I found that very interesting. Oh, Drake. Shout out to Drake and Kendrick, bro. But yeah, no, I really like that. And they are sitting on some new furniture and new tables. I'm assuming that's kind of like a glow lamp or whatever. And then we have some people in the background sitting down lounging. And then we have this dude in a suit. I don't know if I can say this is my favorite cast. I feel like my favorite cast so far would be Growing Together. I think that was the best cast. I actually did really enjoy Horse Ranch and For Rent. For Rent was a surprise because I didn't think I would like it, but For Rent isn't too bad as well. But I think Growing Together is my favorite cast so far out of the big three. I wouldn't say this cast is my favorite from what I'm looking at so far. But obviously we need to see more before I can make my final judgment. Now we have romance dynamics / hot or cold. Romance dynamics exist between Sims and relationships. They can be chosen by you and created some are developed through gameplay, and they can change or disappear through gameplay. The 4 romance dynamics are wholesome, Sims who are deeply in love and show it; steamy, relationships with a physical focus; strained, unhappy relationships; and unpredictable, quick changes between arguing and affection. That's hilarious. Sorry, I had some flashbacks with that last one. They're using the dynamic system from Growing Together, but they're focusing on love, and there's different types of way your Sims can love. Again, I think it's very cool that autonomously our Sims, I think I said that word wrong, are going to, you know, treat each other with different types of affection when it comes to love because of this dynamic system. I think that's a very smart, cool thing to add in the game. Now comment down below, because this is a discussion that I want to have when it comes to this feature. There's a lot of features in here, but this one for sure, I do feel like this is something that should have been in base game. Also, the feature that we got with Growing Together when it came to the family dynamics, I felt like that should have also been in base game as well. They did promise us smarter Sims in 2014, and I feel like we're finally now getting that after like 10 years, which makes no sense to me, because I'm not gonna lie, like that kind of feels like false advertisement. I feel like we should have gotten these types of features in base game in a patch update. I'm not saying everything here, like for example, the dating stuff, I know that's being overhauled with this pack, and that's fine. And I guess I could give a pass on that. But stuff like this, where our Sims should be able to love each other because they're married, or like they're having issues, so the relationship is kind of strange, stuff like that, I feel like should have been in base game. That's just me personally, but that's just my personal opinion. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, how you guys feel about that. And we do have another screenshot here of the Sims dancing. So they did say that your Sims can dance together. So I'm assuming this is like a thing where they're kind of like looking at each other, and you know, she's throwing it back and he's throwing it forward. I'm hoping that there are different types of dances your Sims can do together. It's not just like one boring animation. I think it wasn't until we got My Wedding Stories and then High School Years where they started like, you know, slow dancing together. Obviously this is a little bit more fast paced because, you know, they're at like a club or a lounge or whatever, so like they're going crazy right now. So hopefully there's different variations of this like dancing stuff. Now, turn on and turn offs, what works for your Sim. It said how attractive Sims are to each other will influence their behavior. Sims can become more or less attracted as they learn about each other's turn on and turn offs. Categories for these includes activities, characteristics, fashion, romance style. In a relationship, each Sim can have a different level of romantic satisfaction and attraction, so make sure to check in periodically with your partner. So it sounds to me like it's going to be very similar to what we had with The Sims 2 Nightlife. Again, I'm just hoping that everything that comes in this pack works, so hopefully this will too. Then it says traits. Who are you in love? Define who your Sims are in romantic situations using 2 new traits. A love bug is someone who is especially enthusiastic about finding love, whereas a Sim who's romantically reserved will take longer to build relationships. Each new trait comes with new interactions for your Sim. I'm not gonna lie, I think both these traits sound kind of similar to what we have already in game. Like for example, the romantically reserved one, we already have the unflirty trait. I'm not sure which like trait that came with. I know it's like one of the packs, it doesn't matter, but it's very similar to like that. With the unflirty trait, obviously if you try to do romantic interactions, there's a high chance it won't work. And again, it did say that they're both coming with new interactions, so I'm hoping that new interactions will make up for like the trait itself, because it does sound kind of similar. So this image here, this is the one I'm using for the thumbnail. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a bunch of new objects. That is the costume, which is interesting. In the back, we see the costume box where your Sims can change it to different costumes. Again, I'm hoping there's a bunch of variety for our Sims to use. There's the bear rug, which is interesting. I didn't think the Sims would bring that back, but that does look like the bear rug that I've seen Sims 1 on console, because that's where I first started playing The Sims. I was on console, but I know this was a rug in The Sims 1 for PC, so that's cool that they're bringing that back. We know the heart bed is in the background, which is interesting. There are different swatches as well, so there's a nice swatch here. I like how this room looks. It's very like tacky, and I don't know, it gives me like Sims 1 vibes, maybe. I want to say like I kind of like the vibe that it's giving off, like the objects. There's like a poster in the background or something, certificate, I don't know what that is. And then we can see the Sim here, he's like glowing, he's emitting some type of aura. It could be just his aura. He's definitely trying to raise up somebody in his room. It says new skill / master the art of romance. It says learn to be an excellent partner in this 10-level skill. Sims who are well versed in this skill will be better at wooing dates as well as maintaining relationship satisfaction. New perks are unlocked at every level, and at level 10 your sim will have an aura of flirtiness which will give your sims around them flirty moodlets. Even teen sims can practice this skill with other teens only to prepare for a lifetime of love. So I was hoping that this pack would give some stuff for our teens to do. I do like that the new trait is for teens as well. I'm hoping that there are more stuff for teens to do. Maybe there'll be like some cross-pack gameplay with high school years. I don't know, something for teens to kind of like, I don't know, just have more of those moments telling stories of them, like, you know, having crushes in high school. I don't really know, and I'm not saying we don't have that, but just more of it would be nice. And there is a screenshot here of the sim feeding a strawberry to the other sim. Again, like the feeding interactions are cool, I guess. It's not like anything where I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. And the outfits too, like I really don't like some of these outfits. Like there's too much floral flowery stuff going on with a lot of the masculine clothing. Now it says Aspirations / romantic explorer and paragon partners. It says sims with the romantic explorer aspiration will take a broad view of romance and want to experience it all. They're interested in dating, but they're also interested to the day-to-day expressions of love. Sims with the paragon partner aspiration have a more focused goal, building happy relationships with more than one partner. Again, similar to what I said with the traits, this is something very familiar to what we have like with base game. Again, I know they're always going to try to find a way to make it different, but it does sound very similar. Again, with the paragon partner stuff, I think it's cool that you can have more than one relationship. I'm pretty sure with the, I think called romantic serial trait or whatever, it gives your sims the ability for other sims to not get upset when they like date other sims or do like romantic interactions, something similar to that. I know this is different because this is about the sim talking to other people. I'm assuming this one's going to be a lot more detailed, like it wants you to cheat with a sim, maybe like in the same area, maybe, or in their house. I don't know. Again, I'm going to wait and see before I start judging. But again, a lot of similar stuff that we've already seen in the game. Then it says romance consultant career, start a romantic career. Romance consultant is a new 10-level career that branches into matchmaking and couples therapy. Progressing through this off-screen career has rewards that include heart-shaped office decor and the following new interactions. Give unsolicited love advice, gush about love, share relationship satisfaction tips, and propose potential match. So there is only one new job coming in this pack. I know there are a few people wondering if there are going to be like any other jobs, but it's just this one consultant career. Now, unfortunately, this is a rabbit hole career, so you're not going to be able to like do it actively. This is something where your sims just disappear off the lot, they go do and then they come back. But I do like the fact that there are some interactions that your sims can do. It would have been nice for the couples therapy if it was kind of active and like sims could like come to you and, you know, have couples therapy and you can give them like good or bad advice depending if you're like maybe like an evil or good sim. I think that would have been really cool and a missed opportunity, but it is what it is. It's a Sims 4, so you can't sorry you can't really expect too much. But god damn it, man, that would have been so cool. Then it says discovered. There's another new screenshot here. These two sims from before, the ones that are like feeding each other strawberries, they're at like this area and they're eating. Again, we're seeing more of the world, which is nice too. This artwork is really cool. This is giving me like, I want to say Romeo and Juliet vibes because that's all I know. The world does look really nice. I'm really happy we're getting another world that's not based in the US. And this is lovely lot / meet and mingle. Singles hangout is a new lot trait which will draw in single sims. Perfect if you're okay on the lookout for love. This lot trait will bring single sims to your yard. Ciudad Enamorada has 13 new lots across 3 neighborhoods. Vista Hermosa, Plaza Mariposa, and Nuevo Corazon. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. There are 2 penthouses, a vacation rental, a park, a gym, a sultry nightclub, and a charming lounge. Now, I said this in my previous Lovestruck video, but I feel like this new trait is kind of pointless because, again, most of the sims in this game are single. So again, this is not really new gameplay. This is just more for storytelling purposes, which again is cool. I'm not trying to bash it, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of pointless. I feel like they could have done something a little bit better. And again, I think it's cool that we're getting, you know, 2 penthouses, another vacation rental. I want to say that we haven't had lounges in a minute with the new packs. Like, we definitely had bars and clubs, but I don't know if we've had a new lounge. We probably have with one of the like older packs. Again, another missed opportunity though. I feel like they could have easily added, like, I don't want to say it because I might get demonetized, but the like strip club thing. Like, I feel like that would have been cool if you got like a love club and your sims can kind of go there and, you know, they can, you know, just do their thing, you know. And then again, that could be like cross pack gameplay with like, I don't know, my wedding stories if they want to like have a bachelor or bachelorette party, stuff like that. I feel like that was kind of like a missed opportunity, to be honest. Like, I would like to have seen a new lot type in the game, but unfortunately we're not getting that, so it is what it is. Then it says venue interaction slash flirt around town. Sims who are out in town will have new ways to attract or connect with potential partners depending on where they are. Sims at the gym might show off fitness. Sims at the museum can view art together. Sims who are out in the nature at the park or beach can watch the sky or view stars together. And there's even a new seductive dance for the bar, nightclub, or lounge. So I'm assuming the seductive dance is the two Sims dancing, or is it a Sim doing the seductive dance to another Sim? That part I'm confused about. But I think it's cool that depending on where you go, your Sims can do these different things together. I am hoping that there's a bunch of activities that your Sims can do. I'm hoping it's not just this. So let's hope there's a lot more. And then there is a new screenshot with the Sims sitting down. It looks like they're playing some type of love game. I don't know. They have like this box in the middle and they're like picking up like cards with the Woohoo symbol on it, which is interesting. But yeah, that's all the information that has been compiled today. Once again, I want to shout out Anadius for the leaks. I don't want to make this video too long, but I will say that I am seeing a lot of recycled ideas and content and some stuff that should have been in a base game. I will admit that, like, even though there is a lot of like new gameplay here and I can tell that they're really trying to give off game pack energy, unfortunately I feel like there's still more they can do with this pack. And again, like, I know some people are like, oh, like you're being too hard, but like I feel like we have to be, just because, you know, I feel like we deserve a good pack, man. I feel like Simmers have been going through it for a while. I'm not even talking from like a technical perspective, like I'm talking about just in general when it comes to like gameplay. I feel like a lot of these packs don't justify that $40 price tag because the gameplay just isn't there. You know, I've played games that have cost less with a lot more gameplay, and I just think it's like, again, them trying to capitalize on the fact that Simmers are always going to pay for new shit because we're always thirsting for more content because it's never enough. It's like they give us just enough water. We're always thirsty. We're always dehydrated. And I want to be able to quench my thirst, you know? Sorry. It's like hot. It's summer. I don't know. I just thought I would use that weird analogy. But yeah, I'm just hoping that with this pack, it does, you know, give us gameplay and it's not just focused on building, or the gameplay is lacking, or it just doesn't work. But yeah, that is all the information for today. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming. Also, happy Juneteenth. Shout out to all my beautiful black simmers out there. It's giving black excellence. I hope you guys are having a good day, and yeah, more love. With that being said, take care.